Hi everyone, and welcome back to my podcast, Ava's Harp Corner. Last month, I had the opportunity to travel to the American Harp Society National Conference in Sioux Falls. In between rehearsals, I was able to briefly sit down with Juan Riveros, who is an incredible musician, and he will be pursuing a PhD in music theory at the University of Michigan this fall. Enjoy the interview.
Hi, I'm Juan Riveros. I have been a chapter or a Harp Society member for about 12 years now. I started playing the harp 12 years ago. And it's been really a blast being here at the Harp Conference and connecting with all these wonderful players. We're playing together on a harp and choir concert this evening after we did the winner's recital yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what made you choose the harp out of all the instruments?
What I really love about the harp is just the resonance of it and also the physicality. There's something about having that immediate connection with the instrument that I think is so unique to what we do. You know, like there's no other medium. It's just our fingers and the strings, and I just have always loved that part of
how
playing.
were you introduced to it? Because I know it was kind of just random, sort of,
So I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, and when I was coming up in school, elementary school, there was a really big push for public music ed. And there still is, but I kind of came up in the time where it was like the thing to do was like have music ed in schools. And I was lucky enough to be in schools that not only had orchestra programs, but also that had harps in the schools. So I was just kind of around them at an early age, and I had seen what the harpists were playing in orchestra, like this one arpeggio that they placed. And I remembered what it looked like. And so one day I just asked my orchestra teachers, like, hey, can I try playing the harp? I saw what they are doing. I remember what it looks like. And they're like, oh yeah, sure. So I just sat down and played a D minor arpeggio because I just knew what it looked like. And
That's
then
amazing,
my first teacher happened to walk in at the moment. She was like, oh, this is great. She started taking lessons. And here we are.
Yeah. So I know, as a high schooler, college is on everyone's mind. What made you decide to pursue, harp in college?
I think for myself, it really felt like it would be what completed me the most.
Yeah.
When I first started playing, I didn't necessarily see myself having a career as a harpist, but as I got older and, got more serious about playing, I really started to feel like I want to perform, I want to teach, I want to be, for so many of us, we have those harp idols that kind of shape and influence how we approach the harp and music. And I had so many of those experiences growing up that I was I want to be doing the same things. I want to be teaching and playing and being part of that larger community of music that just really brings people together.
So, sort of on that vein, I know a lot of people look up to you as, their harp inspiration.
Oh, gosh.
Who's your inspiration?
I have a lot of people who have really inspired me. As harpists, definitely all of my teachers, Allison Reed, Mrs. Joan Holland, and, of course, Yolanda Condenaces. Studying with all of them and kind of uncovering new layers of musicality through each of those teachers has really been what motivated me, and just being able to see progress not only within myself but in also my peers. I was lucky enough to spend 2 years at Interlochen Arts Academy, and I just finished my master's and undergrad at the Cleveland Institute of Music. So I think the biggest inspiration for me has just been the people in my life, having those people who push me, motivate me, and also just love being a part of the process.
Yeah, so for closing question, what is your favorite thing about this conference that we're at?
Favorite thing about the conference? Just having so many harpists here together. Same thing, having all of our peers here together and being able to do these things. I would have never maybe just seen you in the music world if it weren't for the conference. And I think that's such a beautiful thing that we have in the harp community, being able to come together like this.
Okay. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
It was such a cool experience being able to talk to such an accomplished musician. Thank you so much, Juan. Don't forget to check him out on Instagram at Diary of a Harpist. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for listening.